right, welcome back, watch fans. We're gonna have just a quick update for you today. This is on our favorite new watch influencer. That's right, the watch market influencer, Mark Zuckerberg of all people. That's right, the Zuck, the Prince of Cuckistan. Hang on a second. So he's where today he was spotted. Again, this guy, this low-life degenerate, he's putting out a video about, he's all about free speech now, all about free speech because he knows that Trump is in power and he needs to suck up. These guys, they're all spineless. These tech bros, these corporate America. Look, it's not just corporate America. It's 90% of humanity really is spineless. But especially when it comes to business leadership, these guys, they get to the top by being politicians essentially, so they have to suck up to whoever is in power. And now Zuckerberg is not just kissing the ring, he is performing analingus on Donald Trump. That's right, the emperor, and he did a video today that he's Mr. Free Speech, and he was spotted wearing, again, one of the worst watches you could possibly get, a Greubel Forsey. I mean, I don't want to say I don't want to say it's the most terrible watch. It is at a high-end. It's kind of what is it? It's one of their unique pieces that they make. It's all handcrafted. This is a whole tomato can story. Look, I'm not a fan of the Greubel. I mean, they do some interesting stuff. They do some at the very high end, but it's weird, and it's actually kind of fascinating. Like, why is this guy all of a sudden going all the way to the deep end of these independent brands, especially something like this, which this is the watch. This is the watch that he was wearing. It makes really no sense that this guy, I mean, his whole collection, it completely makes no sense. If you look at all the watches, and we've reviewed a couple of his watches here. On the channel, the collection. I mean, the collection keeps growing exponentially by the day. Hang on a sec. This is what he. Okay, so look at this. Everybody's talking about this. He was wearing this 900,000. You can't give this away. This watch. You can't give this away. 900 grand. Hang on a second. We're gonna have to actually find the good video, the Zuckerberg. Where's our man Zuck? Let's see. Let's listen to what this Bukyak has to say.
I want to talk about something important today because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh yeah, free expression. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this guy. I mean, he's just going where just what is it? Just a few years ago, he was banning Trump. Does anybody remember that this guy actually banned? I never heard of this before. This cunt, okay, this cunt with a stupid hair and a stupid neck. I don't get this guy's whole bizarre style, if you call it this style pivot. This cringy cocksucker. He banned a sitting president from Instagram and Facebook. Okay, let's remember that. This is the guy that banned Donald Trump, a sitting president elected who had actually, the majority of the votes, okay? And we know that the election was rigged. That's right. 2020 election was rigged. We've been saying it for the last 4 years. It was rigged. And, on one of our other channels, we told you, 4 years ago, hey, Joe Biden basically is, the guy definitely is senile and, somebody else is pulling the strings. And everybody laughed. Everybody, oh, how dare you say it? It's misinformation. You're spreading misinformation. I don't want to say too much because, listen, it's, I don't want to get sent to Guantanamo, but that's the truth. And this cocksucker, this Zuckerberg banned. Okay, I mean, that's really, it's just beyond the pale to ban a sitting president from your stupid platform of Instagram and Facebook, allegedly because of oh, he's instigating a revolt, an uprising. J6, January 6th. Yes. Unbelievable, but true. I mean, anyway, so this Bukyak, now all of a sudden he's talking about freedom. And here's the watch he's wearing. What is this fucking necklace? I mean, that is so cringy.
Started building social media to give people a voice. I gave a speech at Georgetown 5 years ago about the importance of protecting free expression. And I still believe this today.
Free expression as long as it's, the left-wing expression or whatever. I mean, listen, this guy is following the money. It's just like the other Bukyak. It's, the bald guy. The bald guy who's married to, who's getting married to that hood rat. We're talking about Bezos, Jeff Bezos. That's right. Jeff Bezos also was banning Trump. And now he's worried. Looks like Amazon may not get those big cloud computing contracts from the Pentagon. Billions of dollars at stake. We better not upset Trump now. So all of a sudden, Zuckerberg, what's his name? Bezos, all kissing the ring, all go to Mar-a-Lago. You got that guy, Sam Altman, the OpenAI, who's, far left-wing lunatic. Okay, brilliant guy, but he's a scumbag also, and a far left lunatic. He's actually donating $1 million to the inauguration. I mean, that really shows you that is the ultimate kiss ass. When these guys donate to the inauguration, that's like the ultimate kiss ass. That's basically just like saying, look, hey, we just want to make nice. He donated $1 million. I think Bezos donated like $1 million. This guy's donating money. They're all kissing ass. I mean,
Today. But a lot has happened over the last several years.
Oh, yeah.
There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content.
Harms, yeah.
Governments and
it's all about trust and safety. Yes, we need trust and safety.
legacy media have pushed to censor more and more.
Legacy media, that's you, bro. You're part of you're even worse.
A lot of this is clearly political, but there's also a lot of legitimately bad stuff out there. Drugs, terrorism, child exploitation. These are things.
Speaking of child exploitation, how's our good friend the OCUC doing? That's right. The OCUC we're talking about. The OCUC is OCUC. That's the Cuckistan channel. Original OC, aka a watch colony, whose good friend, speaking of sexploitation, his good friend is Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner, a registered sex offender. Look this up. Anthony Weiner, registered sex offender. That's OC's cousin. That's right. They look very similar, Now, I don't know. Now, OC, we know, does like to hang around young men of legal age, presumably, Diego, Artem Pizdец, Tim Wright, he's taking him to a barber shop to get a haircut, a manicure, anal waxing, clothes shopping. I mean, it's creepy. Allegedly, according to Patek Philippe, he's he takes on these trips, he's invited, I think he has some of these young watch collectors, split the hotel room with him. Yeah, obviously to save money, of course.
Things that we take very seriously, and I want to make sure that we handle responsibly.
Oh, yes.
So we built a lot of complex systems to moderate content.
This guy's voice is, super, super cringe, creepy cringe. It's amazing, though. It's amazing. How did this cocksucker end up becoming this? I mean, what is he worth? A couple $100 billion at this point, right? I mean, Facebook. By the way, I never could figure out Facebook. I think I joined Facebook for like a week, and then it creeped me out. This is like 15 years ago or something, 2009, and I was like, shit, I got to get off this thing. And it is weird. And obviously Instagram is his product. I'm on Instagram because, hey, the watch community is there. And I do use WhatsApp, and that he owns WhatsApp also, of course. He's probably listening to my phone calls.
But the problem with complex systems is they make mistakes.
Oh, yes.
Even if they accidentally censor just 1% of posts, that's millions of people. And we've reached a point where it's just too many mistakes and too much censorship. The recent elections also feel like a cultural tipping point towards once again prioritizing speech. So we're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression.
By the way, complete, total fraud. I mean, this guy is just shameless. I mean, just a shameless scumbag. That was never the roots. Free speech. That was never the roots of Facebook. Facebook was all about stealing your data, exploiting your data, and selling it to advertisers. That's what it was all about, stealing your data.
On our platforms. More specifically, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. After Trump first got elected in 2016, the legacy media wrote nonstop about how misinformation was a threat to democracy. We tried in good faith to address those concerns without becoming the arbiters of truth. But the fact checkers have just been too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created.
All right. I'm not interested in this guy, this Bukiak's story there. Anyway, let's start trashing the watch. So he's got this Greubel Forsey, the Greubel Forsey. Look at this. The Watch Reporter had a comment. The Watch Reporter channel, unbelievable but true. And this was the comment. Somebody's channel stuffing Zuck with all the dog watches. And that's the point of this. It's very interesting. Like the watches that this guy is all of a sudden buying, they're all kind of like, the common theme is they're all kind of vaguely hype watches, or like they were of the moment somebody, but there is no commonality. There's no context of this so-called collection. I mean, they're just random watches. I mean, really, it's so random. There's no normal person. Okay, let's be very clear. I like to use that word. Let's be clear. That's what all the politicians say. Let's be clear. They say that right before they lie, or right before, it gives them time to think. Let's be clear. It's like every spokesperson that what is it? They all say that what's her name says that all the time. That cute black girl who's the spokesperson for Biden. She's a lesbian, right? Which is kind of tragic because she was very cute, or she was definitely better looking 5 years ago. But it's kind of sad that she's a lesbian. But congrats to whoever's the lucky lady. But anyway, let's be clear. No normal watch collector has all these watches together. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. You don't wear this Greubel Forsey and then a Daytona, a vintage. It just doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense. I mean, this guy's like a mongoloid. Okay, there he is with that ugly wife of his. He's wearing this vintage Daytona. Again, what is this thing? What is this thing with the gold chain, the pendant thing? Like, I mean, he's like a low-end drug dealer. I mean, first the guy was wearing like the T-shirts, the low-key thing, the short hair. I think he was getting like a $2 haircut, cutting his own hair. Now, like he's doing this like mop top, and he's rolling up the sleeves like an 80s thing, and the Daytona. Hang on a second. Is he wearing?
Say goodbye to dominoes. Let's get you some pasta. You don't need no doctor to help you with your posture. You walking around head high. That's why I said hi. That's why I came up to you, poking my chest out, pressed out, trying to make you mine for the sake.
Okay, hang on. What is it? Okay. He's wearing a what do you call it? A Moser. He's wearing a Moser in here. He's wearing shorts. Oof, the shorts. The hell, it's the Moser. I mean, again, it's like the another like hyped up watch, which is garbage basically. I mean, Moser is pure trash. A la poubelle.
And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and this way he's got a Patek. He's got the annual calendar, I think, right?
Juice bombs, Raven shade, shorty got class, don't behave, let's get gone, walk it out, walk it out. All I do is yes, no matter what.
Okay, this is Zuckerberg showing us that he has black friends. This is obviously
Got money on my mind, I can never get enough, and every time I step up.
What is this? What is this going on here? What is this? He's got hold on a second. What else he's got? There he is. There's the Bukyak. By the way, I just went to his Instagram page. I never went there until today, and I saw this. And I saw this. He made a Porsche Cayenne Turbo. That's a Cayenne Turbo, right? A Cayenne Turbo, yeah. Which is a SUV. He made a minivan out of this, which is like, this is a custom Cayenne. This is kind of retarded. Now, here's the problem with this. I'll tell you what the real problem is. I assume the guy cares about security, right? Now, this is the only car of its kind, probably, right? Imagine, you see this driving around somewhere. Well, you obviously know who's driving it, right? Unless he's got another guy, his security team driving behind him. I don't know. It's a little weird. It's a little bit weird. Kind of bizarre. Look at all these guys sucking up to him. All these watch dealers. Look at all the watch dealers sucking up to Zuck. They're all the watch grifters. They're all sucking up to Zuck because they want to sell him watches. Who's stuffing the channel? Who's selling him this garbage? Yeah, I think this is where he's wearing the Cubitus or something. Hang on a second. What does he got? The Cubitus. Oh, look at this. Look at all the grifters. Look at all the grifters sucking up Hodinky. We see you. Geneva. Nice Patek. Oh, look at this. Look at these Bukyaks. I mean, they're all so desperate. Desperado. Look at this. Look at all the grifters. Look at all the grifters sucking up to this guy. Look at all the grifters sucking up to this Bukyak. Hold on a second. This is kind of interesting. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. This guy, how many people commented? Only these people commented? That's it? Only a few comments? That's it? Wow. I'm shocked. Like, this guy wouldn't. Look at all these watch people. They're all trying to ride his dick. They're all riding dicks here. They're all trying to ride his dick. Yeah. Unbelievable but true. This is my man. Would it be? That's right. We're a small donation. A small donation is all we ask, because, guys, it costs millions of dollars each month to keep this channel on the air. Literally, it costs anywhere between 8 to 15 million. And Green Rush knows, this gentleman knows the cost of running a major media operation like the Watch Reporter channel and our other subsidiary channels, like the Honest to Watch channel. I mean, these things cost millions of dollars each month, anywhere between 8 to 15 million. I mean, it's a wide range. So, we rely on support from viewers like you to keep this channel on the air. So, if you can make a small bequest, $50,000, $100,000 wire would be good. Super chat, everything is appreciated. It all helps. And of course, you can join. You can escape the matrix. You can become an aristocrat and get access to all our top secret information. By the way, guys, you don't want to end up like Zuck. You don't want to be a Bukyak or a Cuckistani like this guy. When you join our channel, here's what I'm going to do for you. You ready for this? You join the channel, $4.95. I'm going to give you a free watch review. That's right, collection review. I'm going to give you a free watch collection review. You send in your pictures to brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. Okay? And I'll give you a free collection review. It's a $100 value. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'm going to type this out right now. Reviewed by the Typing it out. Okay, there we go. Okay. You see that? You see that? That's what we're doing for you. That's what we're doing for you. We're giving you a free watch collection review. It's going to be posted on this channel, just like we do, like here, just like this. You know, you send a picture of your watches, you know, whatever your peasant watch, whatever it is. We'll give you a review, an honest review, not like Archie Luxury. Archie, that low-life bogan of Brisbane with the horns in his head, he charges $50, $100. We're doing it for a limited time, for free. That's right, absolutely free, but only for the aristocrats. I'm not doing it for peasants, okay? Well, no peasants allowed. You got to be a paid member of the channel. You got to be a baron, okay? When you become a baron, you get to have a collection review. That's right, unbelievable but true. Let's go back to this Bukak again.
That's pretty funny. All right, hey everyone. So I'm pretty excited about this latest update to Meta AI.
Okay, I don't want to hear this nonsense here. I mean, imagine this: you're worth what, a couple $100 billion, and you know you're married to a Chinese man. I mean, this can't do better. Unbelievable. Hang on a second. Let's take a look. Here. Let's take a look. What are the watches does he have? What are the watches? Hang on a second. There's a lot of makeup. Yeah, with makeup she could get. She's not bad with the makeup. She's okay. Oh, this is when they went to the wedding of the Indian guy, the billionaire, right? The Indian billionaire guy, Ambani. And that's when Zuck started collecting. He realized, wow. I mean, like you saw, Ambani had the Richard Mille and all that, and that's when he, you know, that's when he went to the thing. Hang on a second, we got to look this up. We showed you this video, right? I mean, I'm getting tired of this prick. I'm getting tired of this prick, honestly. Like, I'm really not that interested. I'm just doing it because it's content. It is content for the punters. Content for the punters. Look at this. The New York Post covers this. I mean, amazing. See, this is, you know, I think what he's doing is, because I think he's desperate to be liked. I mean, he's desperate to be cool. And, you know, he's kind of like, he's getting traction. This is the only thing where, like, all the stuff that he's done, imagine this, all the stuff he's done, like, nobody gave a shit. Like, you know, he's trying so hard. He's like a try-hard type of guy. He's like, you know, he's doing all his goofy things, and, like, nobody gives a shit. All of a sudden, he buys a watch. He buys one goofy, like, what did he start off with? The first watch we saw was a what the hell is it? That stupid, what is it? The Speculum watch, the whatever the thing is called, piece of garbage. And then he got some other garbage, but he's getting all these comments on his Instagram. So he's, again, listen, this guy, what is he gonna do with his money? He basically at this point is the money is like pointless, right? Think about this. You know, you got a net worth of a couple $100 billion, right? What that means is, what he's doing is he could borrow against his Facebook stock, right? He can borrow against the stock at, like, I mean, from the bank. The banks are giving basically zero, you know, almost interest-free loans, almost interest-free. You can be sure, right? Because, you know, Facebook does so much business with these guys, right? He calls up Jamie Dimon and says, "Hey, Jamie, make me liquid, Jamie." And he gets, you know, I don't know, 500 million a year, $1 billion a year, whatever it is. It doesn't matter, because, you know, it's not like he's going to get a margin call. I don't think Facebook is going to drop to, you know, 90% anytime soon. Yeah, everybody's scared. Everybody's nervous. Yeah, basically, this guy's got free money. I mean, he could buy $1 billion in watches. It's not gonna, like, it's not gonna even be a rounding error, right? It's like he could never spend any of this money. I mean, it's like it's actually a problem. Think about it. Think about the problem. Think about the problem. You can't take it with you, right? You know, life is very short. I mean, you know, this guy is still what? He's not. I don't think he's even 40, right? But you know, you never know. It could be over tomorrow, right? You never know. But even still, I mean, it's like life is very short. I mean, what do you know? You can't take the money with you, and what are you going to do? You're going to leave it to your kids? I mean, it's not very healthy, right? Foundations, then a bunch of other people are going to be basically living off your money, and it's not going to go to a good cause. It's basically a bunch of people, you know, running the foundation. It creates a whole bureaucracy, a whole deep state. You know, all these foundations like Ford Foundation, MacArthur Foundation, you know, they're all basically deep state operations at this point. Like, you know, the mission has drifted so far from what the original intent was. It's like ridiculous, right? And the guys who are running the foundations are making millions and millions of dollars, right? That's what's going on. I mean, look at this, the ex-wife of Bezos. She gave billions of dollars to like stupid charities. Black Lives Matter, a bunch of other scam charities, and like the money just, you know, went into people's pockets. I mean, like, you know, and then you got the other one doing it now, Bill Gates' wife. I mean, that's the billionaire, ex-billionaire wives club, billionaire wives club. I bet Zuck is going to get divorced at some point. You know, the guy's going to get divorced at some point, and his wife is going to get a couple of billies. She's going to get, you know, I don't know, half the money probably. She's going to get half the money. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I mean, look at this. Everybody's talking about, look how much press this guy got from wearing a watch. I mean, it's actually, you know, he's desperate to build like an image, right? This guy is desperate to have an image as being like a cool, hip guy because, you know, he's got everything else. He's got everything except being cool. Like, this is, what is this? What the hell happened here? I don't know what happened to this side. But, you know, he's desperate to be cool. And finally, he's getting attention. Finally, like, he's getting attention from the cool kids, the so-called cool kids, you know, the other bukyaks, you know, like, what's his name? The Hodinky douchebags and, you know, various douchebags are sucking up to him. Finally, he's done something where other douchebags are finally sucking up to him, and he's considered cool. I mean, like, anybody who buys this watch, this Daytona, what is this called? This is the Lemon, not the Le Mans. I think it's this called like the Lemon or something. This has got to be what, like 500 grand plus? I don't know, but it doesn't make sense. Like, this is a vintage tomato can watch, right? The guy who buys this almost never buys a Greubel Forsey. It's just they're totally different. It's like kind of like, it's like having you know, geez, I'm trying to think. Like, it's like a guy who buys a Bugatti, a Pagani, and then a Toyota Celica or something like that, or like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, right? It's bizarre. It's bizarre world. Hang on a second. Let's see. Where are the Zuckerberg garbage watches? Look at this. Look how much coverage he's got. This is just the first page of Google here. I haven't even clicked on these things here. I mean, there's been like hundreds and hundreds of articles. Look at this. He's now in GQ. Look at this. GQ. He's Mr. Fashion. He's Mr. Style. He is Mr. Style now. Can you imagine that this guy is now? They're writing articles about him as like a fashion, as a style icon. He's a style icon. Okay. He's got the Journe, which is again the weirdest fucking Journe of all. I mean, this is like garbage. You know, Centigraph. Sorry. Wait, where's the other? Oh, hang on a second. Where are the watches? Where's the Zuckerberg article? Okay, we got this, right? We saw this. He got this guy here. He got this, the Cuckistan watch. This is, I mean, obviously, this is the one that he really started off with. This is the one that everybody saw. Mark Zuckerberg is a watch guy now. Look at this. Where's the one? Okay, they're terrible. Anyway, he got the blue unibrow Patek perpetual calendar. Anybody who buys that watch doesn't buy a Greubel. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no. He's got the. It's all cockamamie. I think what's going on is he's got like some guy is I think he's got like a buyer, a stylist, or somebody's loading him up with these watches basically. Wow, this new it's not, I don't know about 900 grand. I think it's a 600,000. Yeah, okay, 600 grand, 900 grand, whatever. But that's like a very, that's like that's the type of watch you get like when you really know your vintage stuff. You don't just fucking buy that watch. It doesn't make, it's like you don't even appreciate it. What is it? Completely makes no sense. Makes no sense. I think somebody is either scamming him, basically he's got like a stylist or somebody who's basically loading him up with these watches. I don't think he's choosing them himself because it's just it's not congruent, Okay, he's got the cubitus, he's got the cube, of course. I mean, he's got the cubitus. What else? Every time this guy, look at this. Every time the guy puts on a new watch, there's whole articles about him. Look at this. Has he done anything before? To me, all these Berthaud, Greubel. No, okay. So Greubel Forsey, they do some very complicated stuff like that world time that they have. It's a pretty interesting watch, right? But for whatever reason, they can't get any traction. Maybe they're just too big or something. They're all selling below retail. There's a bunch of these independent watch brands out there. I think they're having a moment right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this lasts. Look at this. You got Roman Sharf talking about it. You got Time and Tide, this guy. You got everybody. Look at all these articles. Look at all these articles. I can't even find the original article that had his. Okay, let's see Journe shop. This is as of September 26th. Okay, this is as of September 26th. Again, a basic Journe, like who buys this watch? Like who buys this garbage? If you're gonna buy a Journe, you get like the good one. You gotta have the tourbillon deal, right? Oh, you know what? Have you noticed he's got the meta glasses? The meta glasses, like in every one of these things with the watches. I think, for him, it's basically a way to leverage, leverage the stuff to get visibility for the meta glasses. I mean, look at this. We're doing this video. Otherwise, we would never talk about this Bukiak, right? We'd never be talking about Zuckerberg. Now you get, like, literally, how much press has he gotten? He got an article in the Post, GQ. I mean, all these articles, Globe, everywhere. They're all talking about his watches. Nobody talked about this guy. Oh, this is the garbage. This is the DeBethune. DeBethune, that's the watch. It's got the speculum lugs. Look at this. It looks like some sort of medical instrument. Oh, look at this. Somebody. Oh, look at this. Somebody posted he wore the DeBethune Stradivarius last night. Look at this. Wow, the bro Bible. He's trying to be like I don't know, what is a bro? I don't know what he's. Who the fuck knows what's going on? Actually, you don't know what these guys are thinking. There's a whole, like, this is some bizarro planet, these grifters, sociopaths. Exactly. Look, Green Rush is telling you as it is. Green Rush is telling you as it is. It costs millions of dollars a month to run this channel, and we rely on support from you. Like, last week, we only had, I think, only like 500 grand came in donations last week, and that's not enough to keep the channel going. So we may have to shut the channel down unless we raise at least $5 million by Friday. At least $5 million by Friday. And we're counting on support from viewers like you. So again, that's correct. Please donate as much as you can. I mean, whatever it takes, wherever the money comes from, you got to rob, cheat, steal. I don't care where you get the money from. As long as it, gets wired into our account, that's the most important thing. Loans, whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. Take out a second mortgage, third mortgage. I mean, look, if the bank takes your house, you could always get a new house. This channel is irreplaceable. Your house is not replaceable, okay? You got kids in school, you're paying the tuition. It's a waste of money. Let them go to the school of hard knocks. Take that money, reinvest it by donating it to this channel. I don't care if they're going to Harvard, Kingsborough Community College. I don't care where they're going, right? That money should be going to this channel instead of those institutions, which are basically just indoctrination. They're just leftist indoctrination facilities. Why do you want your kids brainwashed by these colleges? Why do you want your children brainwashed by these leftist Marxist institutions? Instead of giving these Marxists, 250 grand, whatever it's going to cost for the education, send the money here. Send the money to this channel. Let your kids go to the school of hard knocks. Exactly. Yeah, or leave. Yeah, exactly. If you're not going to donate, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we don't want bums. We don't want mooch bums watching our content, right? Green Rush. This is valuable content. Okay, let's pivot to some drama. Speaking of cucks, we're going to go to our good friend, the King of Cucks. And that is, where is it? Hang on a second. Where is our good friend, the original O'Cuck? The original O'Cuck. Okay. So, obviously this guy, this Bukyak, the O'Cuck, this Cuckistani, he's been, he copies all our content, basically. He copies all our content, this Cuckistani, O'Cuck, who's and he, again, we've been talking about the Zuck thing for months, 6 months already. He's jumping on the bandwagon, talking about all our themes. I mean, everything. This guy steals our content like the grifter that he is. That's right. Let's listen to this cunt. Let's listen to that voice. Hang on a second. Is it on? Oh, here we go.
Let's see, how long has it been? Maybe that. So even though he loves the watches, just like I love juicy fruit, that doesn't mean.
Just like I love juicy fruit. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? By the way, this guy O'Cuck, he collects Disney princess castles. Seriously, this is a 60-year-old man who wears size 7 Skechers. He collects Disney castles, princess castles, and he took Artem Pizdet's Tim Wright for a haircut, manicure, and anal waxing. Unbelievable, true, and clothes shopping. I mean, who the fuck does? It's like some really creepy behavior.
That he's buying it just because he has the money. Come on, guys, give the guy a break. Let's give Zuck a chance. Give Zuck a chance. And by the way, nothing rhymes with Zuck.
I like cuck. Cuck rhymes with Zuck, right? Just like you, oh cuck.
More than buck. So
and cuck, like you.
We'll send you a bill at the end of the year. Don't worry. We know you're good for it. I want to bring this up. Let me know if you guys cannot hear this or there it is. There's the back of the watch. It's Miss Piggy.
Look at that voice. I mean, this is cringy. This guy sounds like a total pedo. Seriously, Miss Piggy. He's talking about cartoons. This guy wears, these $39 suit jackets with built-in pocket squares from China.
The Oris Miss Piggy collaboration in hot pink. It's the Pro Pilot hot pink Miss Piggy edition.
I mean, seriously, this is you don't want to leave your children with this guy. I wouldn't trust this guy to be a babysitter, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything, but you know what I mean. Like something is a little bit off.
But listen, there's Miss Piggy on the back. Membership start as low as $300 a month, guys. For as little as $300 a month, you can become a member of the fastest growing Hey OC. Good morning, all. What's up, Chalk Flew Up? California is strong in the chat today. The Zuck. So, hey, yeah, Scotland in the house. Lip lock. I think that's the old one, right? Yeah, the new ones have a micro adjust.
Let's see what this Bukiak has to say.
Is that correct? Micro adjust on the new ones? Richard Mille, guys, a beautiful green Richard Mille.
Oh yeah, who's? I think he's getting some
RM 100.
Backdoor kickbacks from various dealers. There we go. We got a major donation. Finally, we can keep the channel on the air. Thank you to Green Russia, the show sponsor. We're able to keep the channel on the air one more day. That's right, one more day. Thanks to this donation. Otherwise, we would have to, shut down the channel. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Somehow we need another 4,998,000. It's difficult. We got to get 5 million by Friday. Otherwise, the electricity gets shut off. That's what happens. Guys. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the Cuckistani channel. It's all a lot of grooming. Check this out. So he's got look at this. So this is the grooming going on. He's got this is the Diego guy. The Diego, that's the guy that he's grooming. He's got what else? Who else is in this thing here? The Negroni, the Boston Collector. Let's see. He's talking about this fucking Cubitus. What is it? 4 hours? This guy did he's talking 4 hours. What can he possibly say in 4 hours? What can you do for 4 hours?
9.6 million per hour. So he's spent maybe half an hour's worth of money on watches so far. So
okay, these fucking retards. I mean, these fucking retards are spending 4 hours. I'm done in another 5 minutes. I had enough of this Bukiak. Bottom line is this: it's just a bunch of fucking random watches. I think what's going on actually is some of these watch companies are sending him free watches. Basically, I think they're sending him stuff. You know what's going on, guys? Here it is. We're 45 minutes into it. I'm telling you what's going on. Okay, what's going on is these watch companies are gifting him. That's right, they're gifting him the watch, which is unsellable. And that's a way for them to get massive exposure, especially to the tech bros. Because think about it. Hold on a second. Have you noticed he's not wearing any new Rolex watches? He's not wearing any new Rolex. Maybe the tomato can Rolex that came from, I don't know. But the Greubel Forsey, who the fuck buys that? That watch is basically unsellable, right? It's an unsellable watch. I don't care. They say it's 900 grand. You can make it 2 million. Nobody wants that watch. It's Greubel Forsey is really, for whatever reason, people aren't interested. You got that DeBethune garbage, which is another piece of garbage. They probably sent them to that. I mean, Patek Philippe, the Patek watches he's wearing are discount watches. Okay, the Journe, that Havana watch, yeah, that's like the entry level watch. They're sending him that watch because they can get publicity to the tech bros and sell the real watches. That's the whole idea. That's the idea. It's a grift. It's a grift. Don't be taken in by this grift. All right, guys, that's it. We are wrapping up. We're going to thank our show sponsor. That's right, Green Rush show sponsor. And if you guys want to join the channel, that's right, and get a free watch collection review, that's what's going to happen. When you become an aristocrat, $4.95 a month, you get a free watch collection review. I mean, let's say you're Zuck, right? If you want to, be an aristocrat, you join the channel. Now you could be Baron Zuckerberg. Baron Zuckerberg. That's what you'll be. And I'll be doing a review like this, an honest review. That's what you're going to get from the Colonel himself. Unbelievable but true. All right. Leave your nasty, vicious comments below, and we'll see you all on the next one.